Hey Pisces, so I'm seeing you guys getting ready to take a chance on something. I feel like whatever this something is may have to do with like some sort of job, project, performance, even the possibility of you guys being a part of the music industry, okay? Now, with this unfinished business card, I feel like you guys have done all of the work. So, whether that's taking the classes or doing the research or whatever it is that this situation may require, I feel like you guys have done exactly that. You've even taken out the trash. That's why we have the trash card here. So that means that you've probably gotten rid of relationships that you know will not be able to move ahead with you, and whatever else needed to go, you've gotten rid of that with no problem, okay? With the independent card in reverse, I feel like you guys will not be walking into this alone. You'll be doing this either with someone else or with a group of people, but it won't be just you by yourselves, okay? With the crown card, whatever this is, it's major. Whatever you are mastering, it's going to catapult you to the next level or the top level, because as you can see, if you're able to see that, the bottom of the crown card says top level. So this is going to like put you above the rest. It's that sort of situation. It's that big, okay? So I don't know what you're doing, Pisces, but it's major, all right? And then we have the look for card in reverse. So I feel like this is something that, again, you've already done the research. You've already investigated it and, crossed all your T's and dotted all your I's to make sure that you'll be able to walk into this confidently, knowing that you're more than capable for this job, okay? But with the mystery card, you're walking into unknown territory, so you'll still slightly feel as if though, I've never been here before, I've never done this before, so I hope that I can make it work. I hope that I don't disappoint when it comes to whatever this is, okay? But I don't think that you will disappoint. That's why we had the crown card. You won't disappoint. Like, I think we're our own worst critics. I was about to say worst enemies. So you could be being both to yourself. You could be being your own enemy and your own critic at the same time. But this isn't something that you need to be critical about because you're good at it. Like, you know what the fuck you're doing, okay? Literally, you know what you're doing. Then we have the ascending card in reverse. So again, this has to do with you having that fear of maybe it won't work out for me. Maybe people won't like it, or whatever the case may be. Whatever it is, it's something that is for the people, I feel like. Other people have to like it. This isn't one of those things where it's like, I don't know. I'm not even sure of an example that I can give you, but this is definitely something that will be seen by others, okay? Now, this could just be your performance on a job. It could be that simple, but it could also be major. I feel like it's major. It just seems like it's major, like it has something to do with your talents or your skills or something like that. I don't know, but there is a fear there, and this is why we have the ascending card in reverse. So you got to get rid of that fear, because with the mirror card following the ascending card in reverse, I feel like this is going to be a reflection of you. So if you're carrying around fear, if you are afraid to step out on faith when it comes to this situation, then it's going to reflect back to you. It's going to be seen in the work, and you don't want that. You don't want people to see you afraid when it comes to whatever this is that you're doing, because you know what you're doing. So you got to kind of somehow drop the anxiety with this torment card in reverse. You got to get rid of the anxiety. You got to know that this is meant for you, okay? Like, you're that damn good at it. There is nobody else for the job. Whatever this is, God meant it for you. You have to understand that. You got to kind of like pump up your chest on this one, and like, I don't want to say have the big head, but it wouldn't be wrong for you to have the big head, because again, you're going to outshine the rest when it comes to this situation. This could have to do with like school or something too. I don't know. I wish you guys would tell me. So tell me down below if you don't mind sharing, because this is just major. Like, I don't know. And then we have the commitment card sideways. This was the only card to come out sideways, and this is because you're kind of like up and down when it comes to whether or not it's going to work, or whether or not you're going to be able to continue to do this. There is still some question marks there, but I also feel like a reason for the question marks there has to do with the amount of commitment that it's going to require. Okay, so if you notice, the first word on the commitment card is oath. Okay, so for some of you, if we're thinking like music industry or like becoming a doctor or something like that, it's going to require you to take an oath. And I think that may be where some of that fear is coming in. Because when you think oath, you think, how I can never get out of this sort of thing. You know what I mean? It's like I'm trapped. And I think that, again, that may be where some of the fear is coming from, okay? But we have the runaway card in reverse, so I don't think you're going to run from this. As a matter of fact, I think you're going to run toward it. I think you're going to decide, okay, I still want to do it despite the oath, despite the fear that I hold that it may not work out or whatever else. I'm still going to do this, okay? So you're confident that you at least are capable of trying, okay, to see what it's like. You're confident in you at least being able to show up, show out, and allow for the people, whoever is the judge in this situation. And listen, ain't no better judge than the Most High. I'm just saying, there may actually be people to have to critique you, just like you critique yourself in this situation. There may actually be someone to critique you on this and tell you whether or not you are welcome, whether or not you have the job, that sort of situation, okay? But like I said, you're head on when it comes to this. You're not going to not do it. You're going to do it, but there is a bit of anxiety that you need to work out before you step into this new area of life, okay? Then we have the reconcile card. As you can see, what is that? The third word down. There is an understanding that is going to allow you to be able to walk in this fear-free. Okay, what's going to kill the anxiety is the understanding. So maybe there's going to be someone to come and explain to you exactly what it is that you're walking into and how it's going to go. And that's what's going to allow you to be able to cool down. Relax, just relax. Okay, everything's going to work out. Whether you believe it or not, it is going to, okay? So I feel like whatever this understanding that someone or something is going to bring to you, again, it's going to allow you to cool down. The panic, the anxiety, whatever, is going to go away and you'll be in a more calm state. And at the point where you're in that calm state, baby, you got the keys. They're going to be handing you that reward, that certificate, the key, whatever it is, whatever, I was about to say surprise. So maybe you guys may be getting a surprise of some kind. Once you do whatever this is, you didn't even know it, but somebody's going to have, or something is going to be there for you on the other side of this. Something that you were completely unaware of. You didn't know it came with this, but it's going to be standing on the opposite side of this. Or I said standing, so it could be a person. Maybe you're going to meet somebody major. I don't know, but I think you're going to be happy with this, okay? I do believe that whatever it is that you are to receive, once it's all said and done, it's something that you're going to be happy with. It does say key people on the key card. So again, it could be a person, all right? We don't know yet. We'll see. But it could be somebody that you're meeting. Hey, if you're going into movies or something like that, it might be Tyler Perry. I'm not saying you're a fan of Tyler Perry, but seems like everybody wants to work with Tyler Perry, okay? Then we have empty room in reverse. That lets me know that There won't be an empty seat in the house. This is why I felt like it may be like some sort of performance or something, but it won't be an empty room in a house. Like what if it's a product or something, it's gonna sell out. Like everybody's gonna be trying to get their hands on this. You're gonna be pleasantly surprised how this turns out. I'm telling you, guaranteed, whatever this is, you're gonna be pleasantly freaking surprised. You'll probably go home and curl up in a ball and cry in a good way, though. It's gonna be tears of joy. Excuse the baby in the background. Seems like every time I start to record, she starts to get louder and louder. So I hope you guys can hear me well. But yeah, this is one of those things that you're gonna be crying tears of joy. I really do feel like you're gonna be crying tears of joy. And earlier with the independent card in reverse, I said that you'll be walking into it with others. You won't be alone. But now we have this single card right next to the empty room in reverse. So I feel like you're going to be able to begin to take this on by yourself. You won't be fearful no more. You won't need anyone to hold your hand. You'll be walking with your head held high. Do you hear me? You'll be so confident with the way that this turned out and who you are now and how this was able to change your life. There's just going to be so much to come from this that you're going to be pleasantly freaking surprised. I'm so happy for you. I don't know what to do. Like, this reading is amazing. I'm nosy right now. Like, I really want to know what it is you're about to do because this shit is wild. I'm gonna mind my business though. So then we have divine timing. Oh, you know what? I said commitment was the only card to come out sideways. I lied. And it was sitting right in my face. So if you notice on the divine timing card, it says wrong time, right time, wait. Again, like I said a little bit earlier in this reading, there was no right time. There was no wrong time. There was no reason to wait. And that is why this card is sideways, okay? You just needed to do what you had to do in order to make this happen, and you did that. And for those of you who haven't yet, I just gave you the whole rundown, the whole story about how this is going to go. You better get your butt up and make this happen because this is major. Your life is about to change. This is a life-changing event, okay? So congratulations on whatever this is. You got this. I love you.